Right, fantastic. I'm just gonna bring you out to the floor here.
Yeah, no worries. That's the freaking cop that was sitting in this. God damn it. Dreams gone cold, I wonder why. Got out of bed. Oh.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and just cuff you to the desk here.
Hmm? We'll see, guys. We'll see if they actually pull it off. It just depends. I feel like it always depends on
how they treating you in prison. Good, I hope.
Actually, not bad at all. We'll see.
Hey, you lost, little guy. Oh,
sorry this took so long.
No, it's all good. Thank you for helping with it, Mr. Brown.
Oh, that's
I mean, I'm glad we got it done today because it would have sucked if I got on to get you out and had to put you in only instead. That would. No.
So, do you know when the actual court date is, or do we find out later?
They just filed it, so there's going to be scheduling involved. It'll probably take a little bit.
So how does it work? If I get a bail hearing today, how does it work in regards of like my charges?
The judge will explain that to you. This has nothing to do with the charges. This is just to determine if you're going to be released on bail until your trial.
Okay.
And then, you know, the judge will explain what happens as a result of you getting bail or not. As for the charges, you know, this isn't really anything to do with the charges. We're not here to argue those.
Okay.
Basically, we're here to determine if you're, you know, a flight risk or not.
Let me
stuff
take
like
a
that.
seat. Stopping terrorism is hard fucking work, I tell you what.
Well, good thing I'm not part of that. Yeah. Keep laughing, sir.
Oh, man, you should do stand-up. You're the next Jerry fucking Seinfeld.
I think that's you with shooting inmates with an M4 to the knee.
Hey, he started swinging at me. Of course, he's lucky I didn't shoot him in his fucking head.
All right, all right.
You can have him sue me or some shit.
All right, so Raymond, make sure you're whispering. So like, what's your like,
Brian, you want to tag
typical,
team
like
this
day-to-day
bitch?
business? You know, you just need to talk about like obligations and commitments you have that you need to keep up with.
Better life, and on top of it, I assist with the.
We had another 6 hours ago.
Sorry, there's a lot of talking to my left. Oh. So, Better Life, I own the company. On top of that, I actually help with the rooster arrest, even though I'm not employed there. I help sometimes, and on top of that, I also help with like, help with a lot of things in the city, in regards to let's just say, I help with the materials by doing garbage stuff. You know, garbage. What is it called? Transports and stuff like that. A Better Life business. And on top of that, mostly just honestly, I've been. That's mostly all I've been doing, I think, right? Yeah, just business and garbage stuff.
Just be prepared to talk about stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you want to give your own statement to the judge about why you're not a flight risk, just keep that in mind. That's the main thing we're here to consider.
Yeah, and then also, I mean, the biggest thing I've been doing as of recently is like getting the paper signed to purchase the scrapyard so I can open up businesses and such there.
So the main thing that the judge is going to want to know is basically if you're a danger to society in general, or if you're a flight risk as far as showing up to your court date. First thing we got going for us with the flight risk is that you turned yourself in and went back to jail, you know, like we discussed. So that's going to look good in your favor, like we talked about earlier.
Yeah.
And, you know, obviously if you have a lot of roots in the city and, you know, obligations committed.
I know I no longer own Better Life, yes, I know.
Stuff keeping you here.
I know.
Keeping you from fleeing. That's gonna work out.
Yeah, exactly. We have the fact that I literally surrendered myself rather than fleeing.
Yep. And as far as being a danger to society in general, that's a tough one. We don't want to get into that too much with the severity of the charges, but you know, obviously you're not alleged to have blown up a fucking bus full of civilians. You know, you're alleged to have, you know, done a prison transport kind of thing.
Yeah, that's why I'm a little bit confused about these charges. I do want to talk to you about that later on.
All right. Yeah, we can do that.
Did you see them on the docket?
I've been in and out of meetings, so basically the second I saw the case up, I just like have been focused on getting this bail hearing started so you can get out.
Okay.
But
kind of curious to hear what you have. Yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna need like some time to like go over all the search warrants I have currently and also the case that just went up.
No, it's all good. I mean,
do
they're
my
literally
analysis.
the biggest things are they're literally attempting to charge me with attempted treason and attempted terrorism, or not attempted. I guess accessory to it or whatever.
DOC over here. Can I speak to
Because
you for a second?
apparently the individual that's involved was a terrorist.
Hello.
Correctional officer.
But that doesn't make any sense because that would be obstruction of justice.
Yeah, come over here so I can speak to you.
There's a legislation that escalates that. It's Bree Matthews.
What does
case.
that legislation say?
Basically, like if anything can be considered to be harboring a fugitive, like if you know that someone is wanted for a capital offense and you help them, including a prison break of any kind, then
Yes, I saw
you're-
the charge
you're-
harboring a fugitive that's listed on there as well, but it doesn't make any sense. I don't know who this individual
Alright,
is.
Mr.
I've never
Braun,
had
is
contact
your,
with them. I
client
don't
ready?
have phone connection with them whatsoever.
Hang on. Yes,
Yeah.
Your Honor.
Okay. I guess Bass. Are you guys prepared?
Oh, it's not my case. That's Fred and Brian. I'll go grab them.
Okay, thank you.
But yeah, like we can go over all this stuff in detail when
Yes.
obviously when we have more time. Right now, it would be a longer discussion.
Well,
than
the
we probably have
prosecution is
time for.
readying itself. Everybody watching back in the stands there. I want you to be aware while I'm in this courthouse, you will comport yourself as to the seriousness of the charges that this man is facing here today in his bail hearing. That means whisper amongst yourselves, that's fine. Distract the attorneys that get any complaints about you will be booted. Any further
Price for that, 5 to 10 months.
any bullshit, anything turns violent, any attempted prison escapes, any attempted breaking this man out of custody. Guess what happens? $200,000 fine. Flat out, no bullshit, no arguing your way out of it. I will fine you here and now. Do you understand?
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
I will take your silence as acceptance.
Sorry, Your Honor. I had to take a piss.
Sorry, Your Honor. We had to go to the bathroom together.
That's fine. Are you two ready?
Yes.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna call this bail hearing into order. It's gonna be pure and simple here. Prosecution, do you have any reason as to why this man should be denied bail?
Yes, we do, Your Honor.
All right, up to the podium. Go ahead, Mr. Prud.
Your Honor, people of the court, this is no mere act of animal cruelty, nor is it another A+ or S+ boost gone wrong. This is the alleged act of terrorism, treason, and escaping of custody. Now then, what does this mean? I'll tell you what this means. I believe this man to be a flight risk out to the outside world, and with the capability to interfere with any more investigations that police may or may not be taking. I believe that he is a threat on the outside, but if we keep this fucking dog behind bars, the threat is neutralized, Your Honor. Well, it's not entirely neutralized, but it's like a dog with no balls. It can fuck all at once, but there will be no puppies.
Strong shit, strong shit.
Mr. Knight, do you have anything to add on, or?
Why is he laughing?
I concur.
Stronger. I liked it. Concise, to the point.
All right, Mr. Braun.
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm sure you have some words for your client. Does your client also wish to say a couple of words to the?
I believe so. When I'm done, I will get a final confirm from him on that one. Basically, just to cover the major prongs of a bail hearing, in terms of being a flight risk, as Sheriff Pred screamed about, I would point out the fact that my client, Mr. Romanov, was released prematurely in error from Bolingbrook and very quickly turned himself in to be remanded back into custody and to go through this process the correct and proper way, which is a enormous sign of good faith on his part. He could have fled the country. He could have decided to lay low and interfere with investigations, as has been alleged by Mr. Pred, but we went down to PD and he put himself right back into prison, and here we are today, doing this bail hearing, doing everything above board. And as far as additional reasons he's not a flight risk, he has many commitments and relationships in the city, legitimate business concerns that are, keeping him firmly rooted in this area. And again, referring to him turning himself in, he is committed to clearing his name of these alleged charges against him. And the other matter which you would consider in a bail hearing is if he is an ongoing threat to society as a whole. He's not accused of any kind of mass civilian casualties. This was allegedly, I believe, a prison break or an attempted prison break involving a gunfight with law enforcement, not any kind of mass civilian terrorist act that would be cause to hold him in MaxSec or anything like that. So that's pretty much what I have. If my client has anything he wishes to add or a statement to make on his own behalf, I will open the floor to him.
Before that, may I counter?
No.
I didn't counter.
Mr. Romanov, do you have anything to say?
I do, but I'm tied to the desk here, so I'll say it from where I am.
Okay, that's fine. Go ahead.
Hello, Your Honor. I'm Raymond. As my lawyer here did stay on the stand up there, Cal Pred reached out to my lawyer directly and requested that I turn myself in due to a mistake from the Department of Corrections. Apparently something about my release being too early, and immediately upon hearing the phone call, I was there within 5 minutes. I turned myself in into Kyle, into Amber Gold, put myself back in those cuffs, and went straight to jail to handle this process legally. On top of that, as my lawyer also stated, I do have legal obligations in the city. I work with businesses and such, and I'm looking forward to helping this business continue, such as the new development of the scrapyard and also better life and such. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, I have a couple of questions for both sides. All right, Mr. Pred, you had some counter argument to what Mr. Braun said. Just state what it was you were going to state.
Yes, Your Honor, but now I have counter arguments to both of them. I was wondering, do you want me just to focus on the points that Murphy brought up, or would you like me to
just speak your mind? I'd like to hear both sides.
Gotcha. I'm approaching the podium now. Your Honor, this man is not just being held for one hut charge. We're pushing 3 hut charges on him.
Which is bullshit.
Judging from the evidence that we've gathered that is pressed to the docket, we have information to believe that he has access to Class 3 firearms, Class 2 firearms, and explosives. As far as him bringing up the scrapyard, from what I hear, that's run more like a goddamn military compound that doesn't respect any laws and engages cops on a daily basis, including baiting them into coming into their turf so that they can gun them down like dogs.
Objection,
everything
hearsay.
that this man's doing, no, it's fact. I could submit the reports right now.
Brian, it's fine. Continue.
I believe that everything that this man is tied to is corrupt, and I can prove it.
Well, we just purchased the scrapyard yesterday, chat, so
okay.
He can't prove it necessarily.
Mr. Romanov, I have a couple questions for you.
Yes, sir.
All right. Do you have family in the city?
I do have family in the city.
Do you own any businesses in the city?
I used to own a business, Better Life, but I did hand that company over to Kitty.
Do you work anywhere?
Well, I do help at the company, Better Life, yes. and I assist with other businesses as well.
Okay. Can you name those other businesses you work with?
Well, I have helped with the VU in the past. I've been helping a lot with the helping of what is it called? The garbage trucks around the city to help materials and such. That's mostly what I've been doing as of recently, though. Materials.
Do
Helping
you
with
understand the seriousness of the charges that are placed against you?
I do understand the seriousness of the alleged charges placed against me. Yes.
Okay. If you are to be granted bail today, I need you to understand that the bail you would be given are going to have the strictest conditions possible by this court. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir. I do understand.
When and if I read these conditions to you, it's going to be up to you if you'd like to take the bail or go back to prison until your case is ready to be seen. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Mr. Romanov, I need your consent to check your bank balance.
My bank balance?
Yes. What's in your bank currently?
Is that something you require for the bail hearing?
Yes.
Sure. Go and check it. That's fine.
Okay. Myself and Judge Grayson are going to deliberate. This might take a little bit. Court's in recess.
Okay. No worries.
Yeah, you're gonna lose that Aventador if you get fucked. So just
Wait, what do you mean I'm losing the Aventador?
it's gonna be bail collateral, 100%.
Wait, I'm confused. Elaborate a little bit more, please. What do you mean I'm losing it? Like actually losing the Aventador?
If you violate your bail.
Oh, if I violate the bail.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
No,
yeah.
I don't plan on violating the bail.
Like Miguel's Huracan.
That's fine.
use
That's
as bail
completely fine.
collateral.
No, that's
as
fine.
well
I thought you were
as
saying I was losing the
Curtis
Aventador
is
because
WRX.
the case.
No.
Okay, no, I'm not violating the bail.
But it
I'm
will be
doing
bail
after
collateral.
chat the
Just
charges.
giving you a heads up about that.
I'm shooting cops after the charges are set because it doesn't make sense to do it before. That's fine. Yeah, don't worry about it.
You shut the fuck up, Douglas. Don't need your.
Aside from the Aventador, like what?
No,
you know,
this
what's your?
Douglas number 2.
You know, what are they gonna
I
find?
think we
Like,
did pretty well, Brian.
you know, do you have a ton?
I
of
think
money?
so too.
No, not really. Like 400,000 or 500,000.
No, I don't think so.
that's not
And
bad.
remember, they are familiar.
There's gonna be a percentage of that.
Yeah, no, it's not debatable. It's all good. It's very interesting the charges they're levying against me. I can't wait to hear how they'll try to hold up in court.
Are you gonna be around tomorrow? Because I might need the night to like. There's like a whole alphabet of exhibits of evidence and shit. that
Yes,
need to,
I will be
really
awake.
look at.
I've actually looked through 4 pages of evidence already.
Yeah, because you were sitting in jail. I've
Yes,
been out
it-
doing
the-
meetings.
The
all day
evidence
about this.
the evidence they have against me is kind of funny, but it's all good. It's not very much, I will say.
The guy's facing 3 huts.
You know, if they do give it, I hope he gets the ERP ones. Those are my favorite.
Oh man, yeah, you might get the ERP.
If I get the
bail
one, I swear to
too.
God.
It's not a good one. It's definitely not a good one. You don't want that one.
And listen, I never do that shit in the city. Don't worry.
Yeah, but I mean, it constitutes like anything. Like, what are you talking about? You were doing that with fucking Amber Gold like 2 hours ago.
She's an exception, like very, very exclusive exception. Amber is special.
Well, I mean, that's comforting if you end up getting that one. But like, what is it that you really enjoy doing that you're known for enjoying?
Flirting, but they're not gonna know that. Don't worry.
All right, all right.
Yeah, flirting, boosting.
I'm wonder if they denied if we can appeal the we have an opportunity to like appeal for what the conditions are. Not appeal, but like
Listen to them over
you know
there
what I mean?
conspiring.
Like, suggest.
I don't think so.
So, beside that, I'm just excited to hear. I'm actually kind of excited to get into the court case itself. I hope it happens kind of soon. Like this all over my head.
I think it probably will happen soon, but I don't think that it's going to happen before they're complete with their investigation.
That's fine.
I thought you had to be 18 to be
If they
allowed
have
into the
more people
courtroom
that
for
they
these
want to
things.
charge. It's probably going to figure out if they have enough
Yeah,
to
you did.
charge more people or not before we get into that.
You know, due to the
they might
graphic
join
nature
those
of everything.
cases.
You know, I don't want
Yeah,
to
I
see
know.
anyone
You know
get
what I mean?
traumatized.
Thought the city didn't allow people that were, you know, under 18.
Should we give him some earmuffs?
I think we should get
Yeah,
him
I
a
don't think
juice
it'll
box.
I don't think it'll take too long.
Maybe get him a little blanket.
Good. Thank you, by the way, for all the help.
No,
I'm just,
doing my
I'm very
job.
curious to hear about the extension that you mentioned earlier.
The extension,
Mhm.
the hold extension.
No, the extension of what the fuck?
Which extension?
The one about the charges, like the terrorism one.
Measure.
Oh, the escalation. Oh, yeah. So basically, yeah, like if they can prove that you were aware that someone is a fugitive of a capital crime, you like go to break them out.
How you doing, Speedy?
Good thing, you know what's
Basically-
funny? Good thing I wasn't. So
I'm doing not too
Basically,
bad. not too
TLDR.
I literally wasn't
they
aware,
can
chat.
Escalate it to an accomplice to whatever their charge is.
Well, wait, what do you
know
mean?
what I mean?
I literally was not
That's-
aware,
that's-
even
that's
in
their
character,
justification.
that it was a terrorist.
Based on a case involving.
I was just told to come.
Who's
Hurry up.
harboring a serial killer.
Yeah.
No,
well,
it's
a
all
thing. I
good.
mean, if you
With,
walk in
which is
here
perfect
with
because I
weapons,
literally wasn't. So I was not aware.
up right
I'm not
at
even aware of
three.
any of the shit that's going on. But I'll talk to you more about that later.
Perfect.
Are you
I'll
suggesting the guards
I'll
may
literally
take
tell you
in,
later.
some
He
weapons?
was no chat. I was not aware that he was a terrorist. I was aware that I was going to help a prison transport. That's all I know. It was like a gun for hire, essentially. How are they going to prove that? If I wasn't even, like, in character.
So I wonder what they mean by the most strictest
Well,
bail
you know, sucking dick
conditions
does get you
possible.
Yeah, we'll find out.
I think they're probably gonna have.
Also, did it get really bright in here for you or just me?
No, nothing really changed for me.
Jesus, it got fucking exceedingly bright. Like, everything is pure white. Why does it happen in the city like that?
I don't know. I know what you mean, but it didn't happen for me just now. Used to happen for me in the hospital a lot.
Yeah, this is ridiculous. Honestly, I might just might need to get out of here and come back. I literally, yeah. Could you help me like move? Hey, officer to my right.
Hey, Knight.
That is true.
Hey, Knight.
Yeah.
Hey, Knight, could you unhandcuff me and bring me to the room over there to the right and then come back? I see, like.
Wait, I'm sorry. What's going on?
Could you bring me to the room to the right and then bring me back in?
Oh, are you having problems seeing things?
Yeah, everything is
Yes.
glaringly,
Here.
glowingly heaven in here.
Oh, that's probably not the courtroom, but the contacts. But let me. try
Yeah,
something.
I don't know what the fuck this. This is crazy. It's like blindly here.
Is that better?
No. What can I do about this?
Nothing.
Jesus, can I just run in that room right
Yeah.
there and come back? I won't.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Right. Oh, you're still cuffed.
Yeah. Oh. I thought you broke them out. Sorry. Oh, even I am cuffed.
All right.
Yeah, I got you.
Yep. No, you were cuffed.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me just uncuff you here.
I thought you unhandcuffed me. Thank you.
Yep. No, there you go.
Thank you. Well, all right. Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
I didn't uncuff you yet.
Really, dude?
All right. Here we go.
Really, dude? This motherfucker.
There you go. Right.
Jesus fucking Christ. Okay. Why is it so blindly golden here? I'm so sorry. I was dealing with some eye issues. Yeah.
I get you.
Oh my God! Where is it?
This is terrible. It's all good. I'll deal
Yeah.
with it.
You're good.
No,
I think
but
it's
I literally can't do anything about it. So.
Yeah, it's a contact lens thing.
I mean, like you'll probably have a chance to like do something about it momentarily when this is over.
This is awful. I even turned my contacts off. It didn't do anything. Oh. Well, there you do. I literally turned it off. It doesn't do anything. F8 plus focus. That doesn't do anything. Damn. Oh my God. It's so blindingly white, dude. At least it's a little bit better. Jesus.
Well, the good news is we're gonna find out now, and then you can take
Yeah.
care of that.
Okay, everybody, back in your places. Order in the court.
Oh, 100%.
I would never.
All right, we're gonna go back into session here. Mr. Romanov, please stand. All right. All right. At this time, we have decided that we are going to be granting you bail. I'm going to give you my reasoning quickly. So, Mr. Romanov, because of your firm ties to the city, employment, and large amounts of collateral we can leverage, this court finds that we can grant you bail and expect that you will act in good faith with the process and show up for your date in court.
Okay.
However,
So it's
your
going to
bail
be...
conditions are just that, conditional on your behavior going forward. Any failures or breaches will result in the forfeiture of all the assigned collateral and immediate return to Bolingbrook State Penitentiary to await trial. Do you understand that, Mr. Romanov?
Yes, sir.
All right, this is the part where I say, where I told you before, you're allowed to say yes or no to bail. I'm going to read your actual bail conditions, okay? You are to act in good faith with all members of the Unified Police Department. This does not give the Unified Police Department the right to unfair search or seizure. Also, to act in good faith with the courts of Los Santos. Whenever awake, Mr. Romanov, and active within the city, you must check in with the Unified Police Department via 311 at least once a tsunami.
Okay. That's an interesting one.
You are to commit no misdemeanors or felonies, including driving infractions. That includes speeding, that includes negligent driving,
Oh
that
my God.
includes illegal parking. Do you understand that, Mr. Romanov?
Yes, sir.
No drugs of any kind to be found on your person at any time. No weapons of any kind are to be found on your person, including knives, machetes, melee weapons, nothing.
Jesus Christ.
Mr. Romanov, you are not to contact any co-defendants in this case unless it's for the sole purpose of discussing trial details. Mr. Romanov, you are not to contact any individual who are currently being charged for terrorism in an active case on the docket.
Wait, I don't understand
There'll
that.
be other basic
I need-
conditions that are applied. They'll be posted on the docket. Your bail is going to be set at $500,000, in which today you owe the courts $50,000. If you break the conditions of the bail, the courts will look into seizing the rest of the bail amount. Additionally, as collateral, your Crown Victoria, your Tropic, your Aventador, and your Ninja motorcycle are going to be put forward by the courts as your
What?
collateral. And they will be surrendered to the state if you breach or
What?
fail bail conditions in any
All
way
four?
at my discretion. Due to the series of the crimes that you are being charged
Okay, what?
and accused of, these are the most reasonable bail conditions we can come up with. Now, Mr. Romanov, you have the right to say no, and you are allowed to be remanded back into Bolingbrook. I'm going to give you a couple of minutes to speak to your counsel and decide if you want to take the bail conditions or not.
Understood. Okay.
If you take this, I would advise hiring a driver.
I would go back.
Yeah, I don't know if I should take this. What the fuck? I understand just the Aventador because it's literally a $3 million car.
Damn, so Curtis can't ERP and Ray's gonna lose all his shit. Holy fuck, I'm shocked.
I mean, it's up to you. If
Yeah,
you don't
that's
think you
weird,
can-
but
if you don't think you can not violate it, then
You get him, my friend.
it all depends on if you think you can play.
So it literally, bail is just the freedom to walk around out of jail and go back to work.
You better
Have
not
meetings,
quit.
handle business, you know.
That is, I'm not gonna lie. This.
Ray, I would go back to jail, Ray.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna do that. This is ridiculous.
Oh, come on. You can do it. I have faith.
No, what do you
in
think?
you.
What do you think? I'm just gonna go to jail, right?
I mean, if you don't think you can do it,
Oh,
then
no,
you don't think you
I
can do it.
definitely think that's unreasonable. Sir, Your Honor, I think it's a little bit unreasonable, the bail hearing, so I actually will decline it. I
Okay.
do not want the bail for that. It just seems a little bit too much.
Okay, not a problem.
Chad.
All right, Your Honor. Hang on. Can I just ask one question?
Yeah, go ahead.
Just want to make sure that I do reserve the right to refile for bail proceedings should he change his mind in the future, depending how long this takes. That's typically a thing. It's just never been something that's happened here.
All right. You have the right to refile, but the bail conditions are not going to change.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I just want to make sure that if he changes his mind, he hasn't like lost
not
his
a problem.
opportunity.
At the same time, I am going to say this to the Unified Police Department. This man is choosing to go to jail and not take bail and be out on the streets. It is the utmost, professionalism on your side to get everything ready on the docket and ready to go, okay?
Understood.
All right.
This court case we will attempt to expedite this to the fullest of our abilities. That does not mean we're going to rush this to the point where this man does not get a fair trial. Everybody get their shit in order. Understood?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you, Fusion, for
be
your
remanded
1 months.
back to Bolingbrook.
You heard that? Just if you change your mind,
They just try to take.
Damn, I really wanted to get.
Yeah, they just try to take all my assets away. I heard that, as Bud over there said, Curtis got what? Just like ERP shit.
Stop throwing shoes,
No,
asshole.
his WRX too. He got like 600K in his
One
WRX.
vehicle and a
That's black.
WRX. I just got. I got $5 million of
What the
assets.
fuck?
Oh my god. My baby daddy's a terrorist.
That is completely different.
Is your client ready?
Yeah, that's true.
What the fuck? $5 million. Hey, it's all good though.
Can we get an order to...
I think you could have done it out of all honesty.
All right, I'm gonna go
Yes,
ahead and
Mr. Peterson,
no worries.
please.
recuff you over here, bring you down.
You want to be transported back through the normal route or the fast route, Ray?
What's the fast route?
Local DLC. will
Local
take you up
DLC.
there.
No, just take me through. It's all good.
Thank you for your time, Mr. Romanov.
If we take you through, we're gonna have to
Fast,
keep
with
you
me real quick.
in the cells over here.
What's
Oh,
up?
actually,
Hey,
let
thank
me
you
bring
guys
you in
for
the
coming.
cells. I'm gonna bring you to the cells, and we're gonna see if we can get you transported right now. Otherwise, it's gonna be once AP is done. I don't know which of the two they want to take.
Okay.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Damn.
Damn what?
Those are some hefty fucking bill conditions.
Oh, I can't see it here right now. Yeah, I didn't want to take that. I just be locked in jail. It's all good. It is what it is. Nothing I could really do.
All right, I'm gonna take you out of cuffs here. Like I said, we're gonna see if we can get you transported over sooner. Otherwise, we gotta wait till AP's done.
All right, sounds good.
Yep. Thank you.
That yeah. I don't know why I'm getting charged with 3 hot charges once again. I'm not gonna lie, chat. Like, I understand obstruction of justice, attempted murder of a government employee's position of 3 times class 2, position of class 3, and the position of explosives, but some of those charges literally don't make sense. Yeah, Bess, what's up?
So you want to be transferred back to...
Because he hopped out breaking terrorists. Guys, you need to understand, Raymond didn't know about that, about the terrorism charge. So you can fight that so easy. Like, the
You're
charge...
asking for the normal one, right?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, I have to organize. It's going to take me a little bit. Is that okay? Can you wait?
You know, maybe I'll just do the other one, I suppose, yeah.
It's really up to you, right? I mean, whatever you prefer, okay? It's going to take me like maybe 10, 15 minutes to organize everybody.
All of this because of a head pop? Yeah.
For you and take you back to the penitentiary, but I can jail you from up here and local DC will transport you to the penitentiary.
Yeah, let's just do whatever the quickest way is there.
Okay, all right. You understand you're going to be held until trial, okay?
Yeah. Chat, I'm telling you right now, like, just the
bring up
charges literally don't make sense. The accessory to treason, accessory to terrorism, and fugitive, like, what is it? Holding of a fugitive? Literally makes 0 sense. None of them make sense. Like, for Raymond Romanov to get charged with those, literally make none sense. You don't get extended the courts, or the charges. Romanov. Ignorance is not an excuse. I don't know why people are saying that. I'm gonna start banning soon. You guys realize
Raymond, not Ray.
you guys realize I actually play cop and criminal on the server, right? you do understand this, right? It's not like I'm stupid and I don't know, like, you understand that, like, I actually know this stuff, right?
All right. What's your PayPal?
It's gonna be 44.
44. All right. Do you have any questions, comments, concerns before I'm staying up there?
No, Bess, how long do you think it'll take, though? Actually, one question, yeah. How long do you think it'll take for it to...
Probably a week, I'd say at most.
A full week to get it on the court hearing?
Yeah, no, to get the court case all set up, probably a full week, I'd say. Especially with your case and how special it is, I'd say a week maximum.
I suppose. I'm just a little bit You know, I'll just talk to my lawyer about it to you.
Yeah, I mean, talk to your lawyer. I'm going to explain to you from my side, from the side of things. Is,
Yeah.
Reason why you got a very, very harsh bail conditions is because you're looking at multiple hot charges.
Yeah, but what are the reasons I'm getting
setting,
3 hot charges? I read all of the charges while I was in jail on the computer, and I looked at the evidence. It doesn't make any sense.
like I said, I'm not very true to the whole entire details as far as what's been happening as far as the investigation, so I can't comment much on it because I don't know the full story. I'm just going off based of the warrants and what I know so far and what happened during that prison transport, right? So the reason why you're looking at multiple hot charges and what they're pushing on you, typically speaking, in a normal environment, you would not get bail. You'd get denied bail, but they want to give you bail. However, they want to make sure that this bail is taken seriously, so they're making it very harsh on you.
All right. Okay. Interesting. No, I saw the charges and I read all the evidence. I literally sat there and read all the evidence. I think it was like 4 or 5 pages, and I don't see where the hot charges come in, if that makes sense. That's why I'm confused.
That's why you'll have your day in court.
Yeah, I know. It's just interesting to be charged with stuff that are affecting my bail hearing. You know what I mean?
Okay. You understand that? Let's say somebody was being caught for like a hot charge, or let's say terrorism, for example.
Okay.
If that person's been caught, right, in police custody, and they're about to get processed, and they're about to get transported up to the penitentiary, and then you aid in bed to try to break that person out, you become an accessory after the fact.
So hypothetically, I was involved in this, right? And that's what happened. Accessory to something that happened post the case?
No, so because that person is looking at a hot charge,
okay,
you're trying to aid and abet him and trying to escape from that hot charge.
But it's a prison transport, isn't that felony obstruction of justice plus the attempted murders plus the...
Depending on what that person's done, right? You could be an accessory after the fact, right? Because you're trying to aid him and abet him and break him out because you're breaking out an alleged terrorist at that point. If that person was like if that person maybe shot cops, it's a different story, right? And it's being transported, right?
I don't see. The thing is, like, that this is alleged, right? So my lawyer says I would have to know all this for it to be proven in court, and I don't know anything that's happening now. So
if let's say somebody's found guilty of a charge, let's say somebody's found guilty of murder, right? And they're getting ready to get processed to the penitentiary to serve their time, right? They're being transported to prison to serve their time for murder, and then you and your boys try to break them out. You become an accessory to that fact because you're aiding somebody who's a murderer.
I feel like that's wrong, though. I feel like it'd be felony obstruction. And plus, wouldn't you have to connect me to the person? I don't even know who this person is that's getting charged. The terrorist?
That's the thing. That's the cop's job to connect you, right? They have to articulate and draw all that probable cause and say, we believe Ray Romanoff was acting in a way to where he was trying to aid and abet that person who has been charged with the charge of terrorism. Therefore, he becomes an accessory after the fact.
But I saw the records. They took my phone records, they subpoenaed them, and I looked at everything. I don't even have this person's phone number. Never messaged them. Never even ran into them in my life. And they saw that with the records.
Then, like I said, Ray must have been wrong place, wrong time. I don't know much more about it to help you explain it more, so it's more clarified for you in your head.
Yeah.
Understand it. I would love to see hear more and talk more about it, but the best people to talk to is probably Brian and Fred, right?
Okay, no, understood. I appreciate it, boss.
Right. So, like I said, I know you might say, well, why am I getting the harshest bail possible? It's just your case is very unique, and it's not the same to others. Like, a lot of people that do crime in Los Santos is pretty, like, straightforward, but this one is pretty deep as far as what you got yourself into. Therefore, it's a bit harsher as far as consequences. Does that make any sense? I'm trying to, like, make you understand the message behind it.
I suppose. It's just interesting that's based off alleged charges that haven't been proven in court yet. You know, that's the weird thing. But it's fine. I will...
Right, but Mike, you have to understand, Michael Simone is is somebody who's committed terrorism, right? Michael Simone is somebody who alleged a war against the state with the Senate and everybody else. Right?
Well, the thing is, I don't know this stuff, so yeah.
Right, and like I said, you got yourself caught up into it, and I feel like you're being caught in the crossfire, which sucks for you. But I'm trying to explain to you why it's a big deal and why you're looking at a harsh sentence as far as what's happening today.
That's understandable. Don't worry about it. Yeah, but anyway, the fastest way to jail is the way to go.
Yep. All right. Sounds good. And like I said, I'm gonna actually work with Fred and Brian, make sure that you guys' court case are being expedited, like I've done for Chang.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
I made sure that all the evidence and facts are on a docket, and then you guys can have your day in court and have a speedy trial. All right. Okay. Take care, Ray.
Yeah. Take care.
Before you send them, I think we took some things off.
What did he say? Chat, you should see the charges that they wrote. I actually showed it on stream earlier. I'll show them. I'll show you the charges. I'll just read them out loud. Accessory to treason. Accessory to terrorism. Accomplice to escaping custody. Harboring a fugitive. Which, by the way, what the fuck? Harboring a fugitive. That's a hut charge that is so hard to prove in court for Raymond Romanov. I can't believe they added that. But there it is. It's actually on the docket. Like, what the fuck? And then criminal possession of firearm class 2, I did that. That's 3 times. Criminal possession of firearm class 3, I did that, yes. Possession of explosives, yes, I had a grenade on me. Then they added criminal use of explosives. How would you prove that? And then 8 times attempted murder of a government employee. I guess that's something you could add for sure. That's what I would do if I was a cop. I'd add that. And then vehicle registration fraud for the raid warrants they served. They got the fake plates in the Grand Theft Auto for apparently getting one of my VIN scratches from a garage somehow, which I don't even think you could do as a cop, but yeah. This is